Hey everyone, Jamie here, meetjamie.com, and thought I would do a quick live stream this afternoon and talk about whether or not you should pay for Medicare advice, expert Medicare advice. I'm going to tell a story today and share my opinion. This is just my personal opinion about this topic. And so if you are joining and can see and or hear, would love to have you say something in the comments so I know that you're able to hear me. And hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing well as well. It is a beautiful day here. I'm based out of Minnesota, for those of you who I haven't talked to yet on the phone. I've talked to quite a few of you, but those of you who don't know that, I am based out of Minnesota, and it's starting to feel like pre-fall. That's what I'll call it, pre-fall. And I have 4 boys. They're all pretty excited because this weekend, the NFL football season kicks off, and they're pretty excited about that. So I didn't give any notice of this live stream. I'm just going live, and hopefully some people are able to join us. So if you're new to my channel, I am an independent licensed insurance agent. I say agent, I say broker. Depending on where you are, that can mean different things, but my services are 100% free. That's the main thing that you need to know, because a lot of people, if they hear the word broker, they freak out a little bit. They think there's going to be a fee. And since that's the topic of this video, I want to put that to bed right away. There's no fee when you work with an independent agent like myself. I just finished up doing some of my training and certification for Medicare for 2025, and getting ready to head out for the day. So without further ado, I'm going to dive into this video. First of all, thank you to those of you who have subscribed to my channel, because recently I hit 1,000 subscribers, which means that I am able to live stream, which I'm doing today on my iPhone, which is pretty exciting. Apologize for the crude setup. This is my first attempt, and I'll probably have something different next time. So I talked to someone today. Her name was Donna. And Donna, if you watch this video, I appreciate you sharing what you shared with me. But Donna shared with me that she has been paying for Medicare advice. And to be honest with you, it took me back a little bit, because I didn't realize that there were people who are using Medicare experts out there, concierge Medicare experts, to help navigate the Medicare program. So let me just say right off the bat that I understand how confusing and crazy Medicare is, all the different parts. You're probably getting inundated with all kinds of mail, junk mail, phone calls, maybe even text messages and emails, and it feels overwhelming. And maybe you talk to a friend or a family member and they have mixed advice for you. Let me just say that there are a lot of bad actors out there when it comes to Medicare health insurance agents, but there are a lot of good Medicare insurance agents out there, and hopefully I fall into that category. That's what I'm trying to do with this channel. And a good Medicare insurance agent will be able to help you. And now here is the boast that some of these concierge Medicare experts make, and that is, we don't get paid from health insurance companies, so we are truly unbiased. Now, it's almost impossible to be 100% unbiased in anything. So whenever someone says that, like they're completely unbiased, always remember that we all have biases. Biases are normal. But a lot of times what happens with these quote unquote Medicare experts or these Medicare concierge people is they are charging you for their experience and their expertise, and then they're just referring you to a agent or agency. And depending on who they refer you to, you don't really know much about that agent or agency that you're working with. This is why I believe, and again, I could be biased, that finding a ethical agent is so important, a good agent in your area, if you're comfortable with that, or if you work with someone online. So you say, well, how do I know? How do I know if I have a good Medicare insurance agent? Well, the first thing I always tell people is when they meet with you or they talk to you about Medicare, they start with this book, the Medicare and You Guidebook. Because there are all the junk mail and things that you get, the emails, the text messages, the late night phone calls, all of that is companies trying to sell you on a Medicare health plan. And they just want to connect you as quickly as possible to an agent or agency. What I do with my agency, my approach is I want people to be empowered, and that's why I have this YouTube channel, to understand the Medicare program. Because here's the thing. Let's say you turn 65, you sign up for a plan, you think you're all good. Well, guess what? Every year there's changes. There's legislation changes, there's rule changes, there's plan changes, and the marketing never stops. But generally speaking, the Medicare program overall, generally speaking, doesn't change much. This is one of the reasons I tell people your primary decision at the very beginning is, do you want to use original Medicare and a Medicare supplement, or do you want to use a Medicare Advantage plan? If you contemplate that and you come to a decision, hey, I want to use a original Medicare, or I want to use Medicare Advantage, then you can start to have a conversation about the different plans. And here's the reason why. Most people don't know, even though it's in this book on page 10, the main differences between original Medicare and Medicare Advantage. Again, page 10, you can look at it yourself. So let me just highlight some of these for you. Under original Medicare, you can use any doctor or hospital that takes Medicare anywhere in the U.S. This is right from the Medicare and You Guidebook. Under Medicare Advantage, in many cases, you can only use doctors who are in the plan's network. Again, that has nothing to do with companies. It has nothing to do with plans. That's just the way the Medicare program works. Now, I have both. I have clients that are Medicare supplement clients, and I have Medicare Advantage clients. My goal is to make sure they understand the differences before they pick a plan. Next, under original Medicare, you can use any doctor or hospital that takes Medicare anywhere in the U.S. With Medicare Advantage, in many cases, you may need to get approval, in many cases, you can only use doctors in the plan's network. That's what I referenced before. I think I just repeated myself. This is what happens when you go live. So original Medicare, you can go anywhere in the country that takes original Medicare. If you do a Medicare Advantage, in many cases, you can only use doctors who are in the plan's network. So let's just talk about that as one difference. The other thing is, with Medicare Advantage, in many cases, you may need to get approval from your plan before it covers certain services. And so what happens when you're on a Medicare Advantage plan is you agree to that plan's benefits, and that may include getting approval on certain services. Why do I say all that? I say all of that to say Medicare Advantage plans work for some people. Medicare supplement plans work for some people. The primary goal that I have, and this is what I would say to anybody that I was talking to on the phone today, is arm yourself with Medicare knowledge as a Medicare beneficiary. Don't solely rely on one person. not one agent, not one family member, not one friend. Educate yourself. The reason is you've paid into this program for years and years and years, and people are living longer than ever. You could be on this program. My wife's grandmother just turned 100. She's been on Medicare for 35 years. The more you understand about how the Medicare program works, the more you can sniff out bad actors, the more you can choose the Medicare health plan that's right for you. You want to be, this is a phrase that just popped into my mind, Medicare independent. You want to understand how it works. You want to understand your options. So, back to the original purpose of this video. Don't pay for Medicare expert advice unless you have enough money that it's not a big deal to you to pay that fee, because there are good Medicare agents out there. Their services are free. And if you get connected with a good one, they're going to look out for your benefit, not the health insurance company's benefit, not their own pocket, their benefit. Think about it. As an agent, I don't like sleazy salesmen. I don't like scammers. And so for me, if my clients are happy, I'm happy. And if I'm happy, life is good. So anyways, again, thank you so much for those of you who have subscribed to my YouTube channel, helping me hit 1,000 subscribers so that I can go live here on my iPhone. And if you found this video helpful, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and if you have questions, leave me a comment below. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.